It's 9 p.m. You're tired. You want something new to watch, something exciting, something everyone's been talking about. So you open Netflix and start scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. You tell yourself you're just browsing, but deep down, you already know how this ends. Because after 20 minutes of indecision, you finally give up and you click on the same show or movie you've already seen, maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe 30 times. And right after you hit play, there's this tiny little voice in your head that goes, "Really? Again? Couldn't you try literally anything else?" But here's the twist that most people never hear. Psychologists say this isn't laziness. It's not a lack of imagination. It's actually a clever coping mechanism your brain uses to manage anxiety, overwhelm, and emotional fatigue. So let's break down the psychology of why so many people rewatch the exact same shows, and why it might actually be one of the healthiest things you do without even realizing it. Reason 1. The control factor. One of the biggest reasons we rewatch is something incredibly simple: predictability. The world right now is unpredictable in almost every direction. Your phone throws random notifications at you 24/7. Work is busy. Life keeps making up new plot twists. Your brain is constantly working overtime trying to guess what's coming next. This process is called predictive processing, and it's actually exhausting. Even when you think you're resting, your mind is scanning for what could go wrong. But when you rewatch a show you already know by heart, something amazing happens. Your brain goes, "Oh, I know exactly what happens here. I can relax." There's no suspense, no surprises, no emotional roller coaster you weren't prepared for. You already know the joke, the twist, the ending, even the exact lines the characters are going to say. That sense of control gives your nervous system a break. It's like taking your brain off high alert and handing it a weighted blanket. In a life where so much feels chaotic, rewatching becomes a tiny island of safety.
Reason 2. Rewatching reduces cognitive load. Now let's talk about the mental energy side of things. Watching something new isn't as effortless as it seems. You're actually doing a bunch of micro tasks: learning characters, learning relationships, understanding the world, following multiple plot lines at once. It's fun when you're energized, but when you're drained, it can feel like homework. Rewatching is different. Rewatching takes almost zero mental effort. It's like eating comfort food with your mind. You don't have to focus. You don't have to track anything. You don't have to earn the entertainment. Your brain can turn down the intensity, almost like going into low power mode. This is why people love rewatching shows while doing dishes, cleaning, or trying to fall asleep. The show fills the silence without asking anything from you. Think of rewatching as a mental massage. It's not stimulating, and that's the whole point. It lets your brain breathe. Reason 3. Parasocial relationships. Here's the part that surprises a lot of people. Your brain forms relationships with fictional characters. This is called a parasocial relationship, a one-sided bond where you feel emotionally connected to someone who isn't real or doesn't know you exist. But your brain doesn't care that the characters aren't real people. On a neurological level, it reacts to them as if they are. So when you rewatch your favorite show, you're not just watching TV. You're hanging out with people your brain has labeled as familiar, safe, and emotionally predictable. Jim and Pam, Chandler and Monica, Rory and Lorelai, Harry, Ron, and Hermione. These characters become a kind of emotional home base. And here's the wild part. Seeing them releases the same bonding chemicals like oxytocin that you get from spending time with real friends. That's why watching your comfort show can lift your mood, calm your anxiety, or help you feel a little less lonely at the end of a long day. Your brain is basically saying, "I know these people. I like these people. I feel safe with them."
Of course, like anything comforting, rewatching can cross the line into avoidance. It becomes a problem if you use it to completely block out anything new or uncomfortable, new goals, new experiences, new challenges. But here's the key. The solution isn't to stop rewatching, it's to use it intentionally instead of accidentally falling into 5 hours of it. Here's a simple method that actually works. The 30-minute comfort watch reset. Step 1. Pick your comfort show on purpose. Tell yourself, I'm going to watch one episode to reset. Step 2. Enjoy it without guilt. Let your brain settle. Let your energy come back. Step 3. When the episode ends, do one small productive thing. Not a giant task, just a tiny one you can finish in a few minutes. Because once your nervous system is calmer, your motivation comes back online. You think more clearly. You feel more capable. You start moving again. Rewatching becomes a tool, not a trap. So the next time someone calls you unadventurous for watching the same show on repeat, or the next time you feel guilty for not trying something new, just remember this. You're not boring. You're not lazy. You're emotionally efficient. You found a way to calm your brain, comfort your nervous system, and reconnect with familiar characters who make you feel safe, all without anyone teaching you how. And honestly, that's pretty smart. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the one show or movie you've rewatched the most? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want more breakdowns of the psychology behind your everyday habits, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and stick around for the next one.